Greetings, gang. Okay, so Elliot did it again. We're going to do something different this time than a solar generator. We're going to talk about a little bit of food preservation. And so these are brand new. Elliot just got these in the other day, sent me one for review. And yes, we'll be giving one away, okay, as we always do. I will give you the details as we go along, but first I want to talk about this Cosori food dehydrator. Now, I am putting this through the paces like I always do, and I will explain that in a second, but first I kind of want to go over this. This is a big unit, okay? It is about 20 inches deep, about 16 inches wide, and probably about 14 inches high, okay? It's a good-sized unit. I've got a small dehydrator that is working right now in the background, and I am dehydrating jalapenos, and I'm going to compare the time. My jalapenos right now are on pushing 40 hours of dehydrating to get them to their crispy, crunchy, so I can make jalapeno powder. I want to see how long this one takes, and so I'm going to do the exact same test and see what we get. All right, so let me kind of give you the details on this thing, right? Open it up. The first thing I noticed about this was the rack slides, which I like a lot better than the plastic one, the one I have, which has plastic racks that just set on top of each other. This one has metal racks. And if I get the right side in there, very nicely done, okay? So everything, again, stainless steel, which I find much better because it makes it dishwasher safe, okay? The plastic won't melt in the dishwasher like my other one would if I ran that through the dishwasher. So, next part, if I take a look at the detail on this, if I put another rack in here, okay, put it in. Whoops, I don't have it straight. Let's do this right. Kind of hard to do from the back side. Okay. And I've got, between those two racks, probably a good 1.5 inches, which is a lot better than the 1/2 inch that I have in my current one. So I can dehydrate thicker pieces of meat, thicker chunks of vegetables, fruits, whatever would be in this one. Big benefit. You guys know Mrs. P and I like to dehydrate fish. I can put a fish in this one. I can't in the other one. Okay, I've got to cut that into fillets and do it that way. Now, the one thing everybody's going to ask with the metal grate and these 1/2 inch squares on it, what about something that, is too small and fall through the grates? It's got a plastic insert that goes right on top. That's got teeny tiny little holes in it, so it'll keep anything from falling out. Big benefit. Next one. This is something I cannot do with the one I have currently. Plastic tray. Yes, and I know everybody's going to say it goes on the bottom to catch drippings. Yes. The other thing is you can make fruit roll-ups on that. There's no hole whatsoever, so you can make fruit leathers or whatever you want to do out of it. Huge, huge, huge benefit, because when you want to store something like that in a go bag or whatever would be, something that you can throw in a cargo pocket of a pair of pants, now you've got something with some vitamin C in it. So far, I like this. Very simple, very attractive unit. This one will be sitting on our kitchen counter because it looks good. So I like having it convenient so I don't have to box it up all the time. So next step for me, I'm going to dehydrate a bunch of jalapenos, and I'm going to see how long it takes, because proof is in the pudding. That tells you if this thing's any good or not. It can look great, but if it doesn't work, what's the point? So let's go do that. All right, so here we go. So the Cosori is on the bottom, and those are the jalapenos I'm going to put in. My old one is sitting on top of it. So it's roughly the same width, but it's only half the size depth-wise, and certainly doesn't have the rack storage. So let's put this thing in and see how long this takes. Okay, so testing is over, and I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. The dehydrator up on top is now going for 48 hours. Mind you, it's the 6th cycle. These things run on 8-hour cycles. And my jalapenos still aren't completely dry. The Cosori on the bottom is done in 16 hours. And here's what I got. Snap it in half. So, looking at this, it worked 3 times faster at least. Okay. It's twice as big, which is nice. I can do more with it. Oh, and it ain't that much more expensive. The one on the top, I don't remember what I paid. I looked it up just now. It's $99.99 right now to buy the one on the top. The Cosori on the bottom, after Elliot's discount code, $144. Is it worth the extra $44 to have twice the size and 3 times the speed? You tell me. So finally, the last little thing that this comes with is a nice little recipe book for how to do all this. And if I go through this book, there's Jamaican jerk jerky, jalapeno lime jerky, sriracha honey jerky, all different ways to make jerky in here, different flavors. How to make grape and plum fruit leather, spiced apple chips, honey bourbon peaches. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here, so you get the instructions on how to do it. I like this. I'm happy that Elliot shared this with me because it will replace my old dehydrator. Not that I'm getting rid of it, because still 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So I always have one. But if I can get twice as much done and 3 times as fast, yeah, I'm there. So, yes, that is definitely a big thumbs up from me. And again, you know me. If it's junk, I'll tell you it's junk. This is good stuff. So, as usual, we are going to give one of these away. And most of the rules are always the same. Okay, again, got to be in the contiguous 48. It's going to be given away on Tuesday night's live stream. And in order to enter, you have to put the state in which you live in and your favorite color in the comments below on this video only. Do not send me an email. Email attempts to enter are not valid. I just want that. Doesn't happen. Okay. So here's the deal. This video only, comments with the state in which you live in, contiguous 48 only, your favorite color. That will get you the entry. Tuesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern is when the live stream is. You must be present to win. If you aren't there and I draw your name, sorry, you don't win. Okay, that's kind of how these things work. But there is the review for a Cosori food dehydrator. Definitely something that you should add to your preps. Pinball out.